Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, your training and learning consultant. And our foolish thought for today is deleting contacts. When was the last time you went through your contact list? In May of this year, I went through my contact list and deleted about 100 contacts. So, why did I delete them? Periodically, I like to do some cleaning of my digital files, and it's been a long time since I went through my contacts, probably about 5 years. So, who did I delete? Well, there were at least a dozen or so contacts who were deceased, such as the person who did my taxes, scout leaders, and even relatives. Some had been deceased for at least 6 or 7 years, but for whatever reason, they were still on my contacts list. I deleted several contacts who I had met at various networking events, sometimes as long as 4 or 5 years ago, and had not seen or heard from them since. How do I know? Well, I made a note of when I met them to jog my memory and to help make that connection. In addition, my Google contact list also tracks every email that I sent to them or they sent to me. For some, the only emails that I had were the ones that I sent to them. Some contacts were from my days of my previous employer. I met some of them at a conference or because we might have been interested in their product or service. Like some of the contacts that I had met at my networking events, I had not heard from them in years, and in fact, many had moved on to other jobs. In one instance, one person had moved on to 6 other positions since I had last been in touch with them over 12 years ago. Some contacts deleted were those who were one-off transactions, maybe someone who had purchased something from me on Craigslist or an election judge whom I needed to deal with during the 2022 Maryland election. It's not that I have anything against those contacts, but as I said, they were one-off transactions. Now, some of you are probably thinking to yourself that I must be crazy to delete a contact, as you never know who might be of value to you in the future. And you are correct. However, at this point in my career, they do not add any value, and I bet most of them would not even remember me if I did reach out to them. Do you ever delete contacts? If so, did you ever feel some regret about doing so? Or did you feel relieved that you were no longer spending time chasing after someone who would never generate any business, directly or indirectly, for you? What are your thoughts on this? Do you agree or disagree with me? I would love to hear from you. If you learned something from this episode, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or even share with a friend. To learn more about A Fool for Learning and how I can assist you and your organization with an appropriate learning solution to meet your business needs, please visit my website at afoolforlearning.com. This is Joseph Barone, the CEO of A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.